Alright, so this is a sketch I wrote called Scientific Fan Fiction. I wrote it for our first alumni as a cold red sketch between James Wagner and Alex Armand. And today, I don't believe Molly or Amber has read this either, so we're just going to jump into it. I'll be like the narrator of this disgusting, wretched document. 1951, Manhattan. Daddy Einstein turns on his thick time portal and sachets into the past. He is chasing true love. Cut to 1850, Galapagos Islands. Darwin Senpai is inside his sexy office, writing down his smart observations of animals. There is a flash, and soon to be a bang. Ooh, woo. Darwin Senpai hears a loud knock on his office door.
Who dares to disturb my science work?
It's me. I am your scientific equal, and you are my true love, Darwin Senpai.
Darwin Senpai curiously opens the door. Ooh, woo.
What? Who are you?
My name is Albert Einstein. I'm a very smart scientist from the future.
Impossible! How did you manage to travel through time?
That's not important right now, Darwin Senpai. We need to get married, and we can do sex and create a genius baby.
That sounds immoral, Mr. Einstein.
Please, call me Daddy Einstein.
Daddy Einstein, I can't be with you. I'm already married to my wife, and I'm already having an affair with Alfred Russel Wallace. I can't have 2 extramarital lovers, so I will not copulate with you.
But we can love each other, Darwin Senpai, because of special relativity. See, I'm married to my first cousin, and you're married to your first cousin, and you're cheating on your wife with a scientist, and I'm cheating on my wife with Niels Bohr, a scientist, so we can get sex married. Our affairs cancel each other out. That's relativity, baby.
Darwin Senpai is dumbfounded. Ooh, woo.
That is good science. I can't argue with good science.
I love you, Darwin Senpai.
I love you too, Einstein. Against my better judgment, I have evolved feelings for you.
I love you,
Oh,
Darwin.
wow. Oh, no, we're missing an oh, wow.
Oh, whoa! Oh, sorry. I'll take it from the top of that one, actually. I apologize. I didn't know that was part of it. It's clear now.
The only reason I made it.
I love you too, Einstein. Against my better judgment, I have evolved feelings for you. Oh, whoa.
Daddy Einstein drops to one knee and pulls out a special engagement ring made of atoms.
I love you, Darwin Senpai. Will you marry me for science?
Yes! Ooh, woo! Yes! Ooh, woo!
Daddy Einstein places the ring on Darwin Senpai's finger. They make out, and a photoelectric effect sparks from between their lips.
I want to show you something.
Are you gonna show me your homologous structure? Ooh, woo.
Not yet. Follow me.
Darwin leads Einstein outside onto the Galapagos Island. They are on a beach surrounded by nature. It's pretty and also romantic.
It's beautiful, Darwin Senpai.
I love you, Daddy Einstein. But I hope your object in motion stays in motion. Oh, whoa.
Daddy Einstein starts to wiggle. Ooh, woo.
Why don't you express my genes and find out?
Darwin Senpai takes off Einstein's pants. Ooh, woo.
My, that is quite the length contraction, Daddy Einstein.
Please introduce me to your black hole, Darwin Senpai. Oh, whoa. I want to create a common ancestor with you.
Darwin Senpai strips, revealing his favorable traits. Ooh, woo.
I'm gonna quant come! I'm gonna quant come!
Me too! 2, space-time continuum! Ugh. Oh, shit.
Ooh. Daddy Einstein gives Darwin Senpai his splash. Darwin
Oh,
Senpai
God!
Daddy Einstein gives Darwin Senpai his splash. Senpai is instantly pregnant. Daddy Relativity finally fucked a bit. God damn. Woo, starting that second sentence now. Daddy Relativity finally fucked Daddy Evolution. Oh, whoa. They cuddle romantically on the beach.
Look at those birds, Daddy Einstein. They're like different and shit because of evolution. Ooh woo.
Hold up. I have to read one more interstitial that goes in a bit earlier, right before the come. Darwin Senpai and Daddy Einstein embrace. Ooh woo. They make hot and naughty sex together for 4 days straight.
Ah!
It is very hot in here.
Petition to take away both of your horny licenses. Like,
Here we go. Here we go. Honorable shout out for that sketch. We were talking about it on the way back, and James Wagner, when we were talking about it, said, "Yeah, it was okay, a little long." And he offered like real critical criticism, which is like my favorite thing I've ever gotten, because that is the dumbest thing I've ever made. Anyway, oh god. So one of the things I always loved about Backburner was that people fucking linger. After like 90% of any gathering of Backburner people, you will find like at least 5 people outside for like 30 minutes to 2 hours, because they're just vibing and people don't want to go home and they're just doing bits, and it's always the most fun time, and I loved it. So on one of these particular nights, I believe this was like a year or so ago, during my junior year, we were all hanging out right outside of Enerson, which is where we meet on Tuesdays, and there was a single bird scooter parked there, and the rest of us were just talking in a group and hanging out, and then RG just purposefully walks away, and one person shares a glance, and then we just kept talking, and he comes back carrying a second bird scooter, and he just plops it right down next to the first. And everyone's just looking at him a little confused, like, what the fuck's this guy doing? And then we kind of jump back into our bit, and then he comes back 2 seconds later with a tiny pebble, and he just takes it and chucks it into one scooter, killing 2 birds with 1 stone, toppling them like dominoes. And everyone lost their shit. And then, after that, things only got more chaotic, because on the whole walk home, we saw, like, the most amount of scooters I've ever seen parked on Neil. Like, we encountered about, like, must have been, like, 30 scooters, and we just started tipping every single one, because I don't know why, but RG Spit sparked something, like, very feral inside of us. So we just wanted to destroy property. So we kicked over every single scooter, and then about right across from Thompson Library, we're still on Neil, there's a guy just walking his bird up the road, walking towards us, and there's a single scooter in front, and RG walks up to it and like makes eye contact with the guy, and we all look at each other like, yeah, let's I guess do this in front of a random stranger. That'll be fun, right? And so RG just goes, hey, and the guy looks over like, what? And the RG just kicks it, and the guy just starts verbally threatening the whole group, and he walks his scooter up to his car because he was a bird charger and he worked for them. So he put that in his trunk and then came over and said, I'm making money, what the fuck are you doing? And we were all like, I guess we're kicking over birds, man. And then we collectively ran away because he was also like 6'8" and like very broad shouldered. I remember he was incredibly large. But yeah, that was one of my funniest memories, just because I think in honor of that and how happy that like 10-minute segment made me, I continued to knock over e-scooters for a full year after it whenever I saw them around campus at night. I like had a need to knock it over. So shout out to RG. That was fun.
Wonder how many people will remember what bird scooters are after the great e-scooter wars of 2019, 2020. Because apparently Lime won. Everything else, like Lyft had scooters at one point, they're gone.
Oh, they left quick. I didn't know that.
Uber. There was another one that I already forgot the name of.
Spin.
Those are actually
Spin.
That's the one.
Spin are big out in DC from what I saw.
It's true.
So there have been so many times when I've just been walking down the street and I see a like bird scooter tipped over, and I'm like, I wonder why someone decided to tip that over. Now I know. Thank you, Goecke.
You're very welcome.
I've gotten yelled at for it once too. I was just walking back from class. I think I had just taken a pretty hard test, and I saw like one lime, and I pushed it over right next to Park Stradley. And a guy like turned around and realized what I'd done, and he just said, "Why, man?" And he like walked up to me as if like I owed him an explanation. I just like shrugged and kept walking like, "I don't know."